Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Standing in the Shadows of Love by the Four Tops. This is part of my ongoing series where I'm listening to songs that come from albums that are on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. The way the series works is I'll do reaction videos for usually two songs from each album, and then eventually I'll go and listen to the rest of the album on my own, and I'll come back and let you know what I thought. So this song comes from number 429 on the list, The Four Tops' Reach Out, which was released by Tamla/Motown in 1967. This is actually going to be the second song that I'm hearing from this particular album. The first one being Reach Out, I'll Be There, which I liked a whole lot. So really hoping that I like this one as well. And with that, not a whole lot of introduction needed. I said we jump right in. Again, Four Tops, Standing in the Shadows of Love. Here we go.
Standing in the shadows of love, I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Can't you see me standing in the shadows of love? I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. I wanna run, but there's nowhere to go, 'cause heartaches will follow me, I know. Without your love, the love I need, it's the beginning of the end for me. 'Cause you're taking away all my reasons for living when you pushed aside all the love I've been giving. Now wait a minute, didn't I treat you right now, baby? Didn't I? Didn't I do the best I could now, didn't I? So don't you leave me standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Don't you see me standing in the shadows of love? Trying my best to get ready for the heartaches to come. All alone I'm destined to be with misery my only company. It may come today and it might come tomorrow, but it's for sure I ain't got nothing but sorrow. Now don't your conscience kind of bother you? How can you watch me cry after all I've done for you? Now hold on a minute. Gave you all the love I had, now didn't I? When you needed me, I was always there, now wasn't I? I'm trying not to cry out loud. You know, crying, it ain't gonna help me now. What did I do to cause all this grief? Now what did I say to make you wanna leave? Now wait a minute, I gave my heart and soul to you, now didn't I? And didn't I always treat you good, now didn't I? I'm standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Don't you see me standing in the shadows of love? Trying my best to get ready for the heartaches to come. Oh, I'm standing in the shadows of love.
Yeah, I like that one as well. Maybe not as much as the first song I heard from them, the title track, but still pretty good song. I mean, I think I just enjoy their style, that Motown style, if you will. Just sounds really good to me. So yeah, hey, let's break the song down piece by piece like we always do. Of course, starting with those lyrics. So it says, standing in the shadow of love, I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Can't you see me standing in the shadows of love? I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. So I'm wondering if, like, in this sense, shadow is sort of like twilight of this love, right? Like it is the love that is fading, or maybe the light from the love is fading, right? To the point where it's like, this is a relationship that is ending. I want to run, but there's nowhere to go, 'cause heartaches will follow me. I know without your love, the love I need, it's the beginning of the end for me, 'cause you've taken away my reasons for living when you pushed aside all the love I've been giving. Now wait a minute. Yeah, so again, like a relationship that's coming to an end. Sounds like he's the one being broken up with, which again really sucks. But essentially saying, like, this sucks. It's kind of, I think, the message behind the lyrics here. Didn't I treat you right now, baby? Didn't I do the best I could now, didn't I? And so don't you leave me standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Don't you see me standing in the shadows of love? Just trying my best to get ready for the heartaches to come. All alone I'm destined to be, with misery my only company. It may come today and it may come tomorrow, but it's for sure I ain't got nothing but sorrow. Now don't your conscience kind of bother you? How can you watch me cry after all I've done for you? Now hold on a minute. Give you all the love I had, now didn't I? When you needed me, I was always there, now wasn't I? So yeah, I mean, it almost sounds like sort of pleading for the relationship to continue, but also saying like, hey man, like I did everything right, you know? What's going on here? Standing in the shadows of love, getting ready for the heartaches to come. I'm trying not to cry out loud, standing in the shadows of love. You know, crying, it ain't gonna help me now. Getting ready for the heartaches to come. What did I do to cause you all this grief? Now what did I say to make you want to leave? Now wait a minute, gave my heart and soul to you, baby, didn't I? And didn't I always treat you good, now didn't I? I'm standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Don't you see me standing in the shadows of love, trying my best to get ready for the heartaches to come? Oh, I'm standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. So yeah, I mean, just sounds like a guy who feels like, you know, they did everything right. The relationship is going well. And for whatever reason, she decides to leave. Now he's kind of getting ready for that heartache. Or maybe it's that she hasn't left yet, but he kind of feels it coming on, you know, that kind of thing. Which is kind of an equally crappy feeling, I think, sometimes. But yeah, I mean, lyrically, I thought it was fine. You know, it tells the story. I like it. It kind of paints a picture for you. I give it a thumb up. As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, again, I think the vocals stand out to me as one of the high points here, similarly to the last song. I just like the lead singer's voice. He sounds great here. But when you get those backing vocals, either from, I guess, the other pieces of the Four Tops or from like some female backup vocalists, I think all of those play really well together to make a really nice vocal arrangement from start to finish. The instrumentation I thought here was fine. Again, kind of dramatic like the last one. But it didn't stand out to me as much. I know in the last song there was that sweet bass that really sounded great and kind of kept me coming back to it. Whereas this one, I feel like I got drumming, I got some bass, a little bit of guitar, but it wasn't anything that was like blowing me away or anything like that. But I mean, it was not a bad song by any means. So instrumentally, vocally, I'll still give it a thumb up. I thought overall it was pretty good still. And as far as replay value goes, you know, I mentioned this is not exactly the type of music that I typically have on my playlist, but I liked the song enough that I think it's going to make the playlist. Again, didn't like it as much as, you know, Reach Out, I'll Be There, but still a really good song, and I think I put it on the playlist, and when it comes on, you know, I might jam it out every so often, so give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, a fantastic song, and another great entry into this series, and with that, I think I'm ready to move on to the next album on the list. So thanks, guys, for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed and continue to enjoy the entries into this series. I know I'm having a good time because it's kind of stretching out my horizons and making me listen to things that I don't normally listen to. So that's been really nice. But as always, if you've enjoyed the music, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you enjoyed what you saw here on the channel today, consider supporting the channel by just doing all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, you know, like and subscribe and comment. And you can even check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.